Hi guys, this video is going to talk about the Disneyland character breakfast at the Plaza Inn restaurant inside of Disneyland theme park. Overall, we liked the character breakfast. The price is $32 for adults and $18 for kids ages 3 to 9, I think it is. And then under 3 is free. When we booked the reservation about a month ago, the price was $25 for adults and $15 for kids. I'm going to start by saying that we only did the character breakfast. We don't normally spend money on this kind of thing, but we had a Disney credit card that we would use for every $100. You get a point, and then you can use those toward like annual passes, gift cards, things like that for Disneyland, Disney store, Disney company. So this year, we unfortunately cannot renew our passes. So we decided to take our balance of points and instead of renewing, to kind of do a blowout, like spend it. So we booked the character breakfast. We would normally not have enough money to do the character breakfast. But our reservation was at 9:30. And for the first 20 minutes, we didn't see any characters. We could see characters in the restaurant, but they just weren't where we were. They were taking walk-ins, but we had a reservation. We got to sit inside, and I think the walk-ins were sitting outside. I can't be positive. I didn't ask, but I noticed that the people in front of us were walk-ins, and they sat outside, and then we had like a reserved table. The food was Disneyland food. I wasn't expecting it to be a 5-star restaurant, but what they had was made-to-order omelets, which those were really good. They had biscuits and gravy, which were pretty generic. They had scrambled eggs, hash browns, bacon, and sausage. The scrambled eggs were fine, nothing special. The hash browns were kind of gooey. I prefer my hash browns kind of crispier, but these were kind of almost mashed potatoes, but not. They were not my favorite. The bacon was really good. The sausage, again, I didn't care for. They also had like a chicken fried steak, and then I think like ham, like sliced ham, that you had the option of getting. I don't like chicken fried steak, and I wasn't in the mood for ham. They also have Mickey Mouse waffles, not made to order. They come out in a big tray, and she just kind of puts them on a plate. They also have French toast with several different kinds of toppings for those. They have like a banana caramel, I think. They have syrup. They have like a strawberry syrupy, and a couple others. I think peach. Excuse me. I didn't have any of the Mickey waffles. I tasted one. It was okay. And then they also had pastries, which were like croissants, which were not like the soft croissants. They had like chocolate croissants, they had a bunch of like chocolate muffins and blueberry muffins, and they had what they called tea cakes, tea breads, which I think was banana. I didn't have any of those either, but one of them looked like banana bread, and then they had some sliced fruit. The croissants I didn't end up eating there, but I got them for the kids. The kids were full, so they actually let me take a little to-go bin with 2 croissants and a muffin because I didn't want to waste them. And I had them later, and it was actually really good. The fruit was, like, they had honeydew melon and cantaloupe. Hard, like, hard, not ripe. It was not good. The watermelon was okay. Strawberries were good. And they have a lot of different beverage choices. They have cartons of regular milk, low-fat milk, and then bottles of Nesquik. We got our money's worth of Nesquik alone. I think Jack had 4. So I also took 2 of those in my purse for later. Then my husband had one. They also have a whole bunch of different sodas. They have a bunch of different juices. They have hot chocolate, coffee, decaf. The hot chocolate was good. And the juices, one of them was kind of out of order, the other 2 said needed to be filled, and then the one orange juice was good. So all in all, it was decent sized. I wish that they would have had a dessert like buffet, not just pastries. Pastries to me aren't dessert, like a little ice cream selection, or like just a cake, like a chocolate cake and like a cheesecake or something desserty. And it was lacking that. Again, the food was okay. It was Disneyland food. It wasn't anything great. And as far as the characters go, we did end up seeing quite a few characters. We saw Geppetto, we saw Captain Hook, we saw Chip and Dale, Tigger. We had to go hunt for Minnie Mouse. Minnie Mouse is the only one that is guaranteed. And then everybody else just kind of comes when they can. I think you're guaranteed 4 characters will be there to greet you, but at this one restaurant, since they have characters like coming in and off shift, they do sometimes have more. And they did have more yesterday. The characters they spent some time with the kids. They got about a minute per table. And Jackson and Emily really, really loved it, that aspect of it. But the time between characters was really long. It seemed like it was either 4 characters back to back, boom, 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 and then like 10 minutes, 15 minutes. We ended up being there almost 2 hours. And I'm including clips at the end of this of the kids meeting the characters that they did meet, and so you can see some of the interactions. Overall, I'm glad we did it. I wouldn't do it again. I don't think it's worth $32 for adults and $18 for kids. Maybe to bypass lines if your kids really like characters, but seeing as Minnie Mouse is the only one that's guaranteed, unless your kid is crazy about Minnie Mouse, I don't know. So again, I'm glad we did it. I'm glad we had the experience. I'm glad we have the video footage. But for the quality of food, and the lack of variety, and the lack of kind of consistency in the characters, we just wouldn't do it again. Besides the fact that we wouldn't be able to afford to do it again, we just wouldn't. So hopefully this has helped you. If you have any questions, comments, if you've done a character breakfast at one of the other restaurants, I think it's Goofy's Kitchen, Ariel's Grotto, feel free to leave your experience down below. I love to hear about other restaurants, other people's experiences. Again, this is just mine and my family's opinion. I hope you enjoyed this part of it and the clips to come. Have a great day. Bye. Good Mickey Mouse? No, I'm getting video, so you. Sorry. Jackson, look at Daddy.
Thank you.
Say hi, Chip.
Hi, Kim.
Oh, he said, I love you guys. High five. Knuckles. Yeah. High five. Apparently that's all you get. Say bye. Say bye, Chip.
Thank you. Bye.
Say hi.
Hi.
Jackson, are you being silly?
That's what you do, Jackson.
Emmy.
Dale came to this.
Say hi, Dale.
He's playing with you.
High five. High five. Yeah. Knuckles. Good. She needed a drink, apparently. Is he tickling you? Oh, say thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh. Oh.
Thanks, Dad.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, you better.
Jackson, can you say thank you?
Thank you.
High five. Low five.
Now low. Oh.
Say bye.
Thank you.
Stand up. Jackson, take a picture of him. Say hi. Jackson,
Thank you, Captain Hook.
Emily, say hi, Tigger. Emily, say hi. Her grapes are very important. Yeah. Jackson, do you want to give Tigger a hug? Aww. Say thank you, Tigger. High five. Yeah. Knuckles. Yeah. Say thank you. Say bye.
You watch his show every day.
Is he playing with you?
Thank you.
Say bye, Geppetto. Say thank you. Oh, can you do it? Oh, good. Jackson, say hi. Do you want to give her a hug, Emmy? Oh. Jackson, do you want to give her a hug? Oh. Okay, can we get a picture?